say and spell your first and last name.
Okay. Justin Walker, JustinWalker.
How did you get involved in running and jogging?
Running has been an activity that I've done since I was in elementary school. But even before elementary school, I would always run. And then I figured since I was pretty good at it, might as well give it a try on track. So that's where this has all started. And I've ran all 4 years here, and I ran all throughout elementary school and middle school.
What's your motivation to run?
Just to try to be the best that I can be. Come out every meet or every practice and try to do something personal for myself. Like if I'm going to a meet, try to beat my best record, my personal records, just anything to allow me to be the best runner that I can be.
Will you continue to run or jog after high school?
Yes, even if I'm planning on being a walk-on at University of Kentucky, and but even if that doesn't work out, I'm enlisted into the U.S. Army, so I do have to do some fitness and running there. Like this summer, I'll be practicing with the cross-country team in order to get my 2-mile time down, and hopefully I can beat the 13-minute mark that they have for their PT test.
That's great motivation. So what is some advice you have for students that have never ran before that want to start? What would be some advice?
You just got to do it. You just got to push yourself. You got to just try something. You never know if it'll be for you or not, but at least you go out and test the waters. At least just go out and try.
Perfect. Great. Thank you,
No
Justin.
Roll. Then use look and talk.
I'm Samuel Meredith, SamuelMeredith.
Great. How did you get involved in running and jogging?
I started running when I was in, I believe, 5th grade. Not really competitive, but just running. I didn't make a lot of the other sports teams that I tried out for, and I just started running, and worked out well for me.
So what is your motivation to run?
At this point in my life, big point of it is physical fitness. It's kept me fit, it keeps my stress down, and all of my friends do it.
And do you run for fitness and to compete?
I do compete for the SWAG's elite team. But just to touch base on what the last question, this sport means so much to me. Just I've met all of my best friends in it. Everything that I do kind of works its way around running. So
That's a good friend group. What is some advice you have for students that are not involved in running that would like to get started?
Just take the first step, really. Being consistent every other day, 48 on, 48 off. That's really the biggest thing. But anyone can do it. I mean, it's something that you can do for. I just spoke to a woman today, actually, at SWAG's, who's competing. She's 76, I think, and she's going to be competing at Albuquerque for the National Senior Games. And she didn't start running; she was 39. So, I think anyone can do it. I think it's a lifelong.
And then, what do you you hit on this? But do you run with a group or do you run solo or both?
Well, I coach at Ballard High School, so I run with the kids every now and again. But every Sunday I meet up with either Bellarmine or U of L alumni at Seneca Park, 8 a.m.s, and we go from 10 to 18-mile long runs. And it's not hard, but the distance is hard, but we're all talking, having a good time the whole time. So it's nothing like a competitive thing on Sundays.
Great. I think that's good.
Great.
That's
Thank
perfect.
You very
Perfect.
much. If I can get you to say and spell your first and last name.
Okay, Kenna.
Oh, no, you
Whatever.
point
Oh.
for him. No, she can hold it, but she points.
You want me to hold
No.
these? Holding.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Sorry, Justin. Well, you'll be next.
Yeah.
Okay, do I say hi? My name is? Okay.
Yeah. Or just say and spell your first and last name and look at them.
Okay, Kenna Mink, Kennamink.
Claire Simmons, ClaireSimmons.
Okay, and Terry, you can go ahead.
How did you get involved in running or jogging?
Well, I I started running when I was little. I've always liked running. I've always liked racing people. I've been running since I was in 6th grade, and I just love it. And I have a very strong passion for track, so I just commit.
I actually started off maybe kind of late. I started in high school just actually to stay in shape for basketball, and I just started running and just kind of fell in love.
Well, that's great. So what is your motivation to run? I know you mentioned it, but what's your motivation?
My motivation is, staying in shape, being healthy, and I just really like being a competitor. I love competing.
I love competing within myself and just getting better, and I love working out, I love going to the gym, I love hard workouts, and just beating myself is really the motivation, and just getting better and better each day, mentally, physically, just all around.
Now, do you all plan on running or jogging after high school?
Yeah, so I'm a senior, and like I said, I've been running for a very long time. After I graduate, I plan to continue running at Bellarmine and hopefully just keep getting better.
I wasn't actually planning on it, but since I've started to like it so much and fell in love, if the option came up, I definitely would.
Great. And what is some advice you have for students that have never ran before? What would you give them some advice?
Running track it's hard, but it's not as hard as people think it is. It's a commitment, definitely. Just show up to practice. It's not about beating the other person, or I think a lot of people worry about what everybody else is doing and how they're doing. Oh, they're faster than me, so I'm not good enough. And it's really a sport, you have to just really worry about yourself and just beat yourself and commit within yourself to get better. And as long as you're excelling and getting better, that's all that really matters.
She said a lot, but I think, just kind of coming out and doing your best. Whatever you feel like you can do, as long as you're getting better every day, working hard, just trying your best, you can come out really good. You can surprise yourself, and you're in shape, being outside, everything.
Yes, and every day is not going to be a good day. Not at all.
But you can
And
make
it's
it
okay.
one.
That's right. Good. Great. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Great job.